Hello, everybody. Welcome back to a glorious day. Or evening. It's almost night out here where I'm at. So, this design is probably going to be the best base design I built for put together, bases. I'm going to incorporate as much as I can on it. I'm trying to get the value to 7 million plus. Probably just going to hit 7 million. It is going to have ammo production as well as non-ammo production. So, but what I'm doing is just 2 layers of Hellfire, then a full layer of storage, and then from there, exterminators. 2 more layers, and then I get to the 2 Spears of Dawn. All right. Some of this you've seen before, and I'll probably time lapses after this point right here in the video. So 2 minutes into the video. So we'll probably go time lapse here for a little bit. And we'll do a regular layer here. Still going to talk in case I decide different. And then that goes back 1 for now. Armor block all the way around. Alright, and then I'm going to put in the conveyor system that I've been doing for a while. I find this system to be probably one of the best ones. I usually don't have to produce ammo, but I like the way this looks when it's done. So, and I feel like if I want to use this in Infinity Siege, I could. I don't think I'm going to win any battles past level 85, 86, I think at some point it's a configuration issue where I need to do more with Outpost and other little mini base to stave off any attack that's coming. Yep. I find it easier to pick them up and then just hit X. You know what I'm saying? Because the game likes to take. Oops, don't move that one. All right. Now, like any of these games, any of these builds, I'm gonna layer the bottom with as much storage as I can get on it. I don't think I need it as much, but leave that middle one open for a ramp to come up through. And yeah, I knew I went too far. All right. So I'm going to put down the conveyors. And there's a certain way I do this. So right on the corners here, I like to roll them out. Okay, so every corner is going to roll. That's not rolling out. Roll it out. There we go. That way, I feel like that's going to solve any issues with jamming up on the conveyor and just getting the corners clogged. Which I think at some point I can fill this whole conveyor. And if you watch my videos, I had a base where I filled the whole thing up, and it basically ended up crashing my base. So, but live and learn, right? I guess I'm going to hit that wrong 3 more times. Okay, now. Oh, come on. Doop, doop. That's the wrong way. Get a little closer here. Okay. That's all you need to do is be in battle and you got one conveyor going the wrong direction. That's the, like, oh. And then you committed to the game and you've already went through the whole level and pulled resources, and last level you're sitting there moving ammo, you know. And don't get me wrong, I probably will not be producing ammo I don't need to, you know, which is with the amount of ammo I'm bringing in. So this is something you really need to work for, because you need the xenium ore to do these conveyors. Try to buy your damage amplifiers, because you can get those in the store. So come on. And so there's no point in using your xenium for that. So get the damage amplifiers from your market. Make sure that you have your market staffed up. If you don't have it staffed up, then it'll cost more for everything. And just go into base management and go to each base location through that area and staff your base. And you can just put one person there, it'll change it. But some people say it's a glitch, but I got level 6s on everything. But I think that's as big as I got the characters built up. You know, 80,000, you know, supply. So we're going to put this one there, then we're going to skip out all the way through. This is where I'm going to drop my, get my ammo picked up underneath the Supreme ammo loaders. Come on. There we go. So we're going to do here, let's put 3 bricks in. Same here. Oh, it's been a wonderful day. I worked about 11 hours today. Stayed busy. Did a lot of work. I feel like a 1. You know, you work on something and you beat it and you win, you know, it's kind of like a win. You know, it's like building this base. If you get one that's going to do what you need it to do, or maybe, and I always try to shoot for exceeding what you need it to do, it makes a big difference, you know what I'm saying, when you're playing. And don't get me wrong, panicking sometimes fun in the game too. When you go around shooting and you're getting overrun and you're trying to push them back, you know, that's not a bad thing either. But I'd much rather be on the other end of it, you know what I'm saying? And that's the thing with anything in life, you want to be on the other end of that. So we want to face these that way. We're just going to go right there all the way through. I'm going to hold it off the wall so I can build supports there without having to have tiles that are insufficient. Oh, that's not right. The only area that I'm going to be not work is this area back here. I'm still going to leave it off. Well, there we go. Leave it off the side, but the back will be fine. It may cause a problem as I go up with support, but I should be able to get pillars in there to solve that issue, you know what I'm saying? So we're going to turn these all backwards. Okay, we're not putting these in right, Robert. There we go. Oh, oops, let's turn that around. So it's been really fun doing this YouTube stuff. I'm looking at getting some other things here in a couple weeks and months that I can also produce videos off of, and just continue working forward towards what I want to do. But it's been fun. Ammo production down here. Excuse me. After I get done building this base, I gotta turn the computer off and put some more RAM in. I got some more RAM, so that's gonna help me out on my gameplay and my speed. Oops. I keep thinking, man, I'm gonna build a base where that ladder's pointing up at that angle and see if I can get anything. You know what I'm saying? Just to see what it's gonna do. All right, let's put the conveyors in. So we want to have 3 of these going forwards because I like to feed the front first, and at least some of them going backwards, because you have to, come on, balance it out. If you're not, you're not gonna. What am I doing? Oh, the tower's in the way. I don't get that thing. Oh, it's the wrong way, Robert. Okay. The tower is annoying sometimes, but so 2 back, 3 forward, and we're not going to worry about it. Okay. So next thing is going to be ammo producers. Oh. Probably don't need this many for the regular game. I'm going to try and damage amp everything, So if I did want to run through some levels of Infinity Siege, then I'll be able to, you know what I'm saying? Okay. And also my goal is to get an outrageous number like over 7 million, and still have a put together base that functions, and what I usually do is I turn all these on going into a siege, right? And then I turn them all off 45 seconds later. So I produce let's say 180 cases of ammo. Well, they'll all be just topping off my ammo. I ain't got to worry about nothing. Then I let my material build up, and then I go into wait for the Chronos to show up, or the other one, Crius, however you say it. Tomato. I'm going to call him Flying Tomato from now on. One time I want to sit there and not shoot the guns, but I want to shoot the turrets off of it and see turrets. And see if I can shoot them all off and basically disable his missiles and then shoot him down just so I can get the most out of his vehicle. I feel like that when you kill Kronos, you should gain an outrageous amount of material, because what would be the point? What you don't get nothing for him. You shoot him. I think in the Infinity Siege, anything that you kill, the Apostles should be worth 300 or 400. The Kronos should be worth 5,000 material, and because you're really needing to get ahead of the game, and material is the answer, especially in the Infinity Siege. If you're wanting to push the enemy back. Can I go all the way out? No, I can't. Oh. Well, wait a second. Nope, not gonna let me do that side. Okay. And there you have it. Now this is a layer to me. It's not a floor. It's not a combat. So anything that's a complete combat floor is going to be where I have the walls all the way up. I'm going to the next ceiling or the next floor, and from there I'm starting another layer of weapons. And so this is a combat floor when I go to start another layer of weapons. And that's what I mean by combat floor when I'm doing my base builds. Okay, so we have support through the whole thing, and we're going to focus on the front here. I'm going to try and put in all of the weapons, anything that I have to do with that level, what I'm saying, before I move to the next one. So this will be a full wall above this, and then it's only going to stick out a quarter of a wall at the top. So we're going to fill every crack and crevice in with storage. Let's see, I think I have to put a roof on that. Let me. Let's wait on that real quick and see if that's going to require a floor. And I bet it is. Okay, because it's a half wall, I can only put one in there. Okay. Okay, so I see what I did wrong already. So I need to take this one out, and I need to put in half wall, and then that should take care of that. Same thing on the other side. Half wall, half wall. I have insufficient power right here, and so that's when I tie in the next area. It's going to have to be. Now, I'm going to show you something. I can tie that wall in with a ramp on both sides. See that? It not only transfers power up, but it also transfers power to the bottom layer. So you got power and you can't get power up to it, but you can get power back down to it. That's how you do it. Put a ramp in there and it takes it out. See that? Okay, now, front of the base. Now I'm going to need, let's take F and stroll down here. Is it coming down? Is it? Okay. Okay, there we go. Let's go back up a little bit. So what we got to do. Well. Give me enough room to get in. Let me see if I can put a door there. Yep. So now, still have an invalid somewhere. Okay, I can't put it on the back. Okay. Oh, right there. I'll solve that here in a second. I don't like going into a base with invalids, and it's like, you know, Control Z. Well, let me see what we got here. Am I in the right spot? Okay, there we go. Go back around. That's just me. If you do it and you like the way your base looks, then that's fine. You know what I'm saying? You only have to impress yourself. That's all that matters. Okay. So before we go up, we are going to go to these guys right here. These are small artillery platforms. I like these because you can upgrade them. So I'm going to put in 10 of them. And I'm going to go to the next one. And I'm going to put in 10 of them. Next one. Put in 10 of them. These. And so forth until I get all around to every one of them. Now this is not, I mean, if you're losing the base, I think one more. Okay. Excuse me. I need this one. Well, somebody once told me, you can always put too many in, but you can never add any in when you get into battle. You know what I'm saying? I have got the yawns out the wazoo. I must be tired. Today was a busy day. I felt like I won. You know how you feel like you won at work? Oh. Let's bring it down. Bring it down, Brian. Bring it down. I like putting these in here. See if I can put this in there. Nope. All right, there we go. So I'm going to have to move these forward because I got to put some small tiles in the back. Let's go to all the tiles. Key with these base designs are support, bring the support up, bring the support up, bring the support up. That's what you got to remember. You know, if you don't, then you're going to cause yourself a headache later on. Okay, so let's go with the half wall here. Okay. floors. So that's lower. Okay, so we're going to go across. Now in the back, since I can't get inside the area because this is too tight, I'm going to come across the back to there. I have to go. I'll go ahead and go 2 more. I'm going to end up going where the tower is, but that's going to be later after I move the tower up and I'll add it in. I don't technically need it, but you know, it is there. Okay, so what I should have done is put a full layer here instead of a half layer, but I needed that connection. That's good anyway. I'll leave it. Let's go ahead and put in a full layer. No, I need a half layer, I think. I probably could have still got away with the full layer, but I mean, I want to put another half layer in anyway, so there it be. Now I want to make. Oops. Okay. So we're going to put in these right here. What am I? Oh my goodness. That's not where I wanted it. I want it here. And the same as over here. Now, if you watch some of my other base builds, I like to close the ladders in, but I don't want to be able to. I want to be. I mean, I can get in here through the sides, but I also want to be able to come in here, hop off, and go that way. Go around, manually load if I have to. The front of the base is going to run out pretty quick if I'm not producing ammo. So hopefully I got the right balance coming forward. And that'll make a big difference too. You know, this is the one game where I haven't, you know how do you say it? Like, I've never bought another game going, oh, that game's done, you know, and I don't get why with this game it's done. You know, people think it's done. I mean, you can play this for months and not have the supplies you need, you know what I'm saying, or not have the base that can do it all. That needs to go further back. You know what I'm saying? So, yeah, you can finish the story, but I don't think that's the end of the story. The end of the story is probably going to be more towards you building the base that handles itself. You know, I guess you bring Starnet or Skynet online. You know what I'm saying? So, and I may call this base Skynet. And but we are fighting the evil enemy robots. You know. Okay, so I have these are just the last defense when they get through the wall. A lot of people don't swear by them. I swear by them. I like them. So I'm going to come from the back on this one. Okay. There we go. Put that there. And I'm going to use the heavy Xenium weapon to go right there. This is going to wipe out my storage immediately. Down to 55,000. Oh, that's weird. It didn't move it that far. Oh, it's a percent of what I have now. That's nice if they change that number. Only went down 5,000? What? Wow, 5,000. Okay. I'll have to check and see if that's a new upgrade. Because then you could put, you know, I have a Xenium base that I made, but it wipes out every bit of my power. But I have 41 of these and 10 of those on there, you know. And so you go in with no storage, and you're playing Infinity Siege. I tried that, but I was a little loose with the game itself, and the Apostle shot me. I was like, what? That never happened, you know? So I was playing a little loose with the game. Wow, that's... And if they change that, that's going to be, you know, really nice. 80,000, 50,000 used. Yeah, wow. Okay. So what we need to do is we're going to go through and now I could put in pillars, which I'll probably put a pillar there and then one there, as long as I don't disappear a line. Yeah, that's good. So the fourth one, fifth one, and the sixth, seventh one. Right there. And we have one on the corner right there. Okay. All right, let's start. I think I should put armor or these on here because then I can close it up better. There we go. Oh yeah. Okay, we got that. That one's being fed, that one's being fed. And then since that one's being fed, I'm just gonna go to right there. Wow, that's gonna look good. So we're gonna go to the third one. Yeah, the first one. Okay. So this one and this one. Oh yeah, this is nice. So, okay. All right, then we're gonna go here. So I didn't watch the Super Bowl, but I guess I like the outcome. You know, a different team won. Mahomes is a good player, but oh, okay. I see, says the blind man. I did this. That means I can do this. There we go. Now, using all these pillars, I normally don't, and you've probably seen it, I don't use these, but I'm going to damage amp this thing up. I'm going to put lures on the top level, damage amps on the bottom, and really, you know, hammer the enemy. You know what I'm saying? Now I'm going to put these in, and where they don't work, I'm going to take them out. So it's easier just to drag them and go. You know what I'm saying? So right now, every one of them are working. So, but I like the narrowness that I put on the base where it's closed in, where you can't see through the portal that good, and maybe that'll limit the enemy's invasion into the base. You know what I'm saying? So that's key to anything. Limit access. I mean, you still have to have these portals. Now, if they had half wall pillars, that'd be nice, but they don't. So, it is what it is, you know. I think they could probably sell a shape package and really, I think they would still do good. You know what I'm saying? Let's see, we're going to have to, no, I guess I'm not going to have to take any of those out. Go ahead and go the whole distance. And 2 here, there, everywhere. Old McDonald, oh, sorry. Here a damage amplifier, there a damage amplifier, everywhere a damage amplifier. My new song. All right. So the reason I'm going to put a bunch of lures on this thing, because I was thinking, man, I need to put lures on here because I'm not getting them inside the Promethean field. And I don't think it matters at all. But I'm still going to put them on here. I got 378 of them, you know. It's almost like candy, but it's okay. I took my pills this morning. And we don't want to stick them on the side here because I feel like they block my Wi-Fi connection to my ammo production, ammo loader, you know. So and this, I think, gives you the perfect spot for damage amps and support. You make sure it goes over the wall, not on the platform. So you need to over the wall to get your support. If you put it back here, you're going to get red lights going up the wall. So just so you know, let's go back. Okay, no, I want to do that. Okay, let me see my lures. Get my lures. I think I put them here. Got to make sure we pay attention to those green lines. We lose one while we're doing this, we need to take them off. Obviously not all of them, but I think this will be better than the other base that so I'm building this off another base that I've been working on for months, and it makes it might snow tomorrow. Oh, goodness grief. Oh. C'est la vie. There you go. That's life, right? Not really a fan of snow. I got cold bones. My bones don't like it. And this is just to transfer support all the way through the building. If you don't do this, you're going to run into the red blocks. And you don't need any red blocks unless you're painting them red, right? So make sure you put your support in. I don't have enough of those. I looked over and I got 1,000 extra. 1,100 of them. Oh well. I'll lift that up when I get this floor in. Obviously, we're going to put a ramp in to transfer power. Okay, then. Oh. Gotta get the storage on there. Now let's see if storage goes up or down. All right. Well, we only went up from 4,000, so the Xenium weapons are still taking their toll on the storage as we add it in. But that's part of the game. I had a friend of mine, old gas man, he wanted to see if he could, how much he could bid on a base. Apparently, you can only put 999,000 on a base of storage. So he went well over 999,000. And he's like, okay, I'm going to add things that take that away. Well, still the cumulative 999,000, still the number to pick, and then that's where it stopped. Which I think, then in that case, we should build, like they should limit us to that amount. You know what I'm saying? Like, why am I wasting resources putting more on here if I hit a 900,000? So, which I need to look for that, make sure when I do hit, I'm at 100,000 right now, make sure that when I do hit 999,000, I'm not putting stuff on to waste space. Okay. All right, so we're up to the top floor. We got all the beams going through. We're going to rotate this, and we're going to come out. And we're going to push forward. And this design with these Supremes allows you to do 2 full walls. Still feed the next layer, but I got to kind of do a notch in on the next layer. So, you know, but you're not losing too much space. You're gaining the ammo, or the capability to kill, to take your enemy out. I may not build pretty bases. I think this base does look good. I like it. You know, it's not that it's, you know, like, oh, look at that defensive, you know, look how they got the shape on it. Okay, that's great and all. What I like about it is this base solves a lot of problems. Like, the exterminators work well in the condition they are in. You know what I'm saying? Like, it makes a big difference. So on this one, I think I'm going to match. I think I have to match the floor underneath it. So I'm going to go and put the pillars in all the way around to match the previous set of pillars. And I'm going to try to put these in. I may have to move stuff around, but this is going to still let me maintain a narrow opening and, you know, keep the defense up on the base. So is that where that goes? No, it ain't. Look at that. See there? Pay attention, Robert. There's going to be a test. Okay, and then right here, it's going to be this, and then back to the pillars. I think this is the best use of pillars right here, because you're able to put so much damage amps on them, lures, you know, anything. And I can go on the inside and put small generators if I wanted to have that the ability to transfer more material over. So with the weapon I got developed for my handgun, with the battering ram as my primary weapon and my material collection system. So I shoot vehicles with 6 battering rams, and you could do it with less, but you might have to shoot twice. So it allows me to. Let's see what we got here. Hang on. Okay, so we're at the same floor. Okay, good. But that allows me to collect material and save my energy and everything. Okay, so what we're going to do is we're going to place the hellfires. We're just doing 2 layers of hellfires. Let's see if can I move this one way over here, and is it going to work still? Well, that one works. Let's move this one over. Oh, that one works too. So that one works. Okay. Now let's match these up on bottom and ride with it. Now, good, 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 not good. So I think I added one in. There we go. Look at that. That one's good. That one's good. That one's good. That's good. Now we're going to set the xenium weapon a little bit back, and that'll get it connected right on one of them. There we go. Now I probably could pull this one forward just a little bit. It goes way back. So I want to have it where it's just being fed by 1. And so this one's being fed by 2, but it's, I mean, it's what it is going to be, you know what I'm saying? The side looks good. This one here is going. But you know what? This might help me out. Having this additional ones going forward will let me draw from 2 cases. So 3 of them will be drawn from 2. 1, 2, 3, and then 3 of them will be drawn from 1. So that's going to help out. Yeah. That's perfect. All right. Let's put this in. So we're just down to 27,000. 21,000. The one gun in front of me. That's what I want to grab there, guy. Their mouse head. Okay, now back to the hellfire. Now we're only putting 2 layers of hellfire on. Okay, more than enough. Now it may not last in a Infinity Siege, and that's what I like about this base. It's pretty good put together for City 5 run, and I'm not doing like 10 cards, 11 cards. I'm doing 45 if possible. And that's kind of why the game isn't dead, you know, because there's so much more that you can accomplish. If you're only doing 10 cards, then you're not doing all of them, so your base can't handle it. So keep driving, keep pushing, and get your base up there, and you'll see I think really good results out of the whole thing. So let's look at this. So we got 3 there. That one's connected over there. We're not having the same results back here with this one. Just on 1. That's fine. Okay. Sides are all connected. I feel like we have good coverage on these ammo. This will probably be the worst spot, but we do have a bunch of weapons up here. That's right. Let's get them damage amps back out and get them on the base. I could probably do 3 layers on this level. And what I'll do is when I put the top layer on, I'll go through and put in well, everything but what I want to click, right? Let's see, where are we at? Okay. Obviously we don't want to put stuff on that's not serving a purpose. There's 8. And so let's just put 2 more on there and then put some So what I need to do here is probably going to be because they're not going to touch it. They're not going to work. So two of them are not going. So I'm going to go ahead and eliminate that one and that one. And that one I'm going to put lures on them. Same here. I think this is going to be an issue there and there. And then I think 3 times 4 is 12, so 2 of them. And so let's see if I can get these damage amps on here. God, I forgot that bottom layer. Hang on. I really like this pillar design where I have it closed in pretty good. So I'm going to go 3, 3, and 3. So we're still drawing on that side for some reason. Oh, it's going to draw a 1. So let's go 1 more, 2 more, 3 more. There we go. Oh, they're going that way now. I don't get it. Do you? Oh well. Let's go back to the lures. And this one's going to go to there. And this one's going to go right there. Let's go back to the lures and put that in place. Tower's going to move up. I like putting the tower on the top. Or near the top, maybe the first floor. Oh. Hello? I'm trying to see if I've got this speaker in here right. I guess I don't. Oh man, I swear. Microsoft will be changing everything. And it's so annoying. It's like, oh, we found a new speaker microphone. Well, I didn't put a new one on there, you know. Bear with me for a second. I'm looking at. My headphones are not turned all the way up. It's annoying. Not recording the game audio at all. That's nice. Advanced audio pro. Oh well, just. Okay. I don't know what it's doing. I'm not gonna worry about it. Yeah, as long as it's recording my voice, you know, everybody just wants to hear my voice anyway. Right? Right, guys? Have to wait and see what's actually connected. All right. All right. Well, never mind. We're not full circle. Right? Nope. Okay. Now I wonder if I could do. Um, does it impact? Let's see where it's at on this. I think I might not be able to put it on there because it doesn't go. It doesn't go below the ceiling. Yep. All right. Let's see. Nope. So none of them are wide enough for that. All right. Now we're going to try and get that battery number back to 0 from negative 10,000. Hmm. Uh, wish you had a little more control over this building area. You know, like maybe being able to go a little further out, maybe a little more lights instead of it being a dungeon. You know, that's one of the main reasons why, excuse me, I like to finish each layer as I go, because then you don't have to use the X-ray function, which now, granted, when you first start using the X-ray function, it's terrible. You don't understand it. Unless you just already got it, then I hate you anyway. Never mind, I'm joking. Nothing. I mean, oh, this dog's about to drive me up a wall. Okay, so, kind of wish they'd do it where we could build base building competitions and unlimit the, you know, you want a free build? Okay, we'll give you a bigger area, you know, but you can't, you might be able to take it down to Infinity Siege and see what you can do, but you're not playing with anybody else, obviously, because the game's going to overload you. Like, give us a single player that's, now on this one I'm going to put these batteries on the outside as well, just to insufficient, okay, just to get it, saw that insufficient sign. Come on. Oh my goodness. What's it colliding with? Oh my goodness. We're up to 4,000. It's still, they take a heavy percentage, you know, for the Xenium weapons. I feel like that should go down in size because, you know, if I can make 1,000 of those, then, but I can't use them. So what's the point of making 1,000 of them? You know, having the ability to make 1,000 of them. Then again, I think a lot of people, they didn't think that people were going to play this to this degree. You know what I'm saying? So I feel like I'm wasting a lot of space here for this level. I could probably put a half floor in, but I don't really want to mess with it. I like what it's doing. You know what I'm saying? So let's I need to go one more. Oh, I can't go one more. Oh. This is only the first floor. Goofball. Alright. Alright, now this layer and the next layer above this is going to be storage and batteries. And then we're going to go to the exterminator level from there. And yes, I'm not using armor blocks. Hang on. Or do I want to use armor blocks? Because I need all the electricity I can get. So we're going to go with this, and then we're going to armor plate these. Okay. So this will put us at our second battle floor. And we're at 3 million, almost 4 million. Should be at 4 million times we're done probably because of the amount of batteries and storage and other add-ons I'm going to do as I move around the base. So we're going to go ahead and do this now. The other thing we're going to do on this floor is add in, maybe the next floor, we're going to add in our energy conversion, and we'll probably do 30 energy converters, your super generators. And it's not to overload the core size or value. It's to be able to convert large amounts of energy as you develop the energy during each level. So if you go through and you shoot a bunch of vehicles and you develop a lot of material, but you're only able to convert, say, 3,000 at a time, it's gonna lengthen your gameplay. Now, if I'm able to convert 15 or 20,000 at a time, then it's gonna make it a lot swifter, faster, and obviously this game needs all the speed ups it can get. So and we're still under 156,000 storage, so that's where, oops, what's it doing? So let's get the storage in there. And I really don't care if this number's big. I want to shoot for like 50,000, maybe 30 at the most on an ending power. And the reason why is because you don't need, you really need a good starting energy. You know what I'm saying? Because, okay, click. You really need a good starting energy. Because if you don't have that, then you're going to spend a lot of time converting material over to that, and you're going to have to collect everything. I collect everything. I'm not going to lie. I enjoy maximizing the game itself. Seeing how many cards I can pull. One of the best cards to get is the slow field. It doesn't matter what you bring against it. During a recovery battle, it slows everybody down. So if you can find that or get that, then that's what you want to do. It's a red one. It's a boot. And it says slow field or slow down. It slows every target down as it enters the combat area. And so it just makes the game that much more livable, you know what I'm saying? Or survivable. So and also enjoyable, I guess. I kind of wish they'd add a bunch more cards so we can test ourselves. I like playing the Return to Dawn series, but at the same time, not interested. You know what I'm saying? The 50K base drove me crazy. You know. We're in the positive. We have 18,000. We used 11,000. The damage amps will take that away from you. So. All right, so that's 2 combat floors, 3.8 million completed on it. It's pretty good. I think we might be able to hit 7.5 million or maybe somewhere in that range. I'll probably jinx myself now that I said it, but oh well, it is what it is, right? Okay, go this way. Oh, going to continue bringing up storage. Okay, so I'm not going to go all the way out with the level because this is going to be a storage level. And I don't want the lip around the edge. I am going to, however, use, what do we have? Power? Issue? Where do we have power issue? Oh, sneeze. Excuse me. Okay, so why I did that. Okay. This is going to be my battery layer and get my everything up above where I need to get it. Next layer is going to be my exterminator, then the Spirit of Dawn goes on top. You know, so let's deal with this storage. I put any generators into the core power is already over 14,000, so if you are operating a base that you can't get the power you need, or the core power you need, load it with storage and batteries. If you can do that, you know what I'm saying? I would not go without any in generators, but I'll be able to pull all the way across and do all the walls facing that direction. I'd like to see 50,000 on storage. That way I can get 25,000 starting. Makes for an easier game. You have that storage up front. Next layer is going to be the core, the final layer before the top layer. It'll have the exterminators. Should be able to get 2 more layers on. The exterminators will go on, then the ammo loaders will go on, and then another layer, and then the top layer will go on. So hopefully I'll have enough area to do what I need to do, you know. I'd hate to get this far into the video and go, oh, I can't go any higher than that. So I think if I'm at the right level I was earlier. Unless that full wall should have been a half wall, but I don't think it should have been. Across the back, I'm going to fill up with storage. We're at 680,000 storage. So as soon as I hit the 999,000, I'm going to stop putting storage on there. No matter how many I have left or how much space I have. You know what I'm saying? Because it won't go over that. There we go. Okay. I'm going to verify something real quick. Go up. Up. Now. Okay, so I can put a half wall in. Now let's see if I can put a wall. So, okay, yep. Okay. So I want to do the half wall in the middle. Okay. And the reason why I want to put the half wall in the middle is because I want to be able to put the large platforms that'll extend the top layer out over the Hellfire, over the exterminators, how I want them to do it. Okay. So let me undo this real quick. I want to leave an area that big because I want to use the large tiles on the outside edge to expand back out. Okay. large ones. And I'm going to ramp the exterminators. The big reason for ramping them is the range on the exterminator, because they don't bend down, they don't fold down or aim down. They aim down a little bit, but once they pass that barrel length or get under it where they're not able to shoot it, they kind of stop shooting. And that's the reason why I put the Hellfire on bottom still, because they don't stop shooting. It's just what you're getting, you know what I'm saying? So if there's a chance that something can walk around it, then you don't need guns that are not shooting, for sure. Because anytime then you have to redeploy something down there that'll take care of that situation. So instead of having that issue at all, that's why I put the Hellfire down there. Then I put the Pyro behind it, because say the Hellfire are getting ammo still, but the Pyro are loaded. Well, guess what? They're still firing, pushing them out. What I like to do when they do start to overrun the base, is I like to jump down there and lure them back away. So as the Hellfire are reloaded, if you're in that situation, they're able to shoot at them. Ain't the same. One of these things is not. Oh, shh. Now, we're not at the storage I really want. I want 20,000 starting storage, so I need another 12,000 on the base. You know what I'm saying? So, or energy, excuse me. I bet you these corners are not going to work. That's just my feel likes, you know what I mean? Nope. Have I done support correctly going up? Probably with those additional pillars that I put on there. Now I'm able to push out further. That's good. So that's off. All right, let's go. So, right here. Well, it don't like me today, I'll tell you that. So I'm going to take this one off because I'm going to put it back on, but what I'm going to put on here is a triangle. There we go. Then we're going to go. Then we're going to take this one off. Are you kidding me? Oh. That ain't where I wanted it either. Well, I don't know why this game's making it so hard for me to put a daggum freaking. You see that? Oh, you were putting that on there? This game. Oh, wow. I was struggling there for a second, you know what I'm saying? Well, we're at 4.7 million. It makes a nice little closed in area and everything. Gotta have this to get the footprint of the weapon right. What? Oh, I can't put this on there anyway. Oh. All right. Okay, let's put this there and there. There we go. Okay. Not bad. I feel like these little blocks are somewhat forgiving on the collision. That's right, I can't do that. And so you're able to put them where they touch a little better, you know what I'm saying? So, there we go. Okay, so I'm going to stick the walls in. Nice. Look at this right here. Nice little closed in wall there. Perfect. Okay, so front of the base. Exterminate. Put some Xenium weapons there. Should be able to get them in there. All right. Don't look even. Let's see if I can push this out a little bit further. Of course, that's what I'm doing, right? Well, let's be difficult. I guess they're the same. They're trying to move something that's still that's the same already. So I'm going to come from the back. They came from behind. My goodness. Love the rafters, don't you? And I just wiped out my energy, my material. Okay, may not be able to put, but I'm going to go ahead and put them on there for now, and then add more storage in as I go. I got 2 more layers to do, and I got the bridge. Really want these on the front. So I may have to pull some of these off. I might take the ones off the back and the bottom, you know. Let's see. So I think what I got to do is this first. Oh no, I don't have. There we go. We can do the same. All right. Now. Hmm. Oh, I'm probably gonna have to take out quite a bit of storage or weapons, Xenium weapons, to get what I want in there to have storage. Let's get a wall in. All right. Let's see. I think that's not. I'm not gonna do this later. It's going to have to be a half wall. Okay, let's get it. Oh, these clicks are just driving me crazy. I'm not clicking together. Oh no, nope, nope. You didn't get me. Nope, nope. Oh. They're elusive. The elusive clicks. Oops. I do like this build software though. This is probably one of the best um, base builders I've seen. Okay. Got to put up a half wall now. Well, hang on. Got to put a floor in. which is weird. Where we at on storage? Oh, nowhere. Till I get that floor in there. Okay. This is going to be a quarter wall. Forgot I had to do this. Okay, they're getting loaded. Okay. It's probably gonna need to go. Hopefully this gets me past the storage issue. I'm at 800,000, so we're gonna have to take some weapons off probably. Xenium off the base. All right, 6 million. So the next level, we're going to put the core in and finish off the storage. If I hit 1,000,000, then I'm going to stop. Then I'll have to pull weapons off, obviously. So hopefully we hit that number, right? I doubt it, but be optimistic, and life will give you things. Let's see if I can. This is going to get us to the top level here. Okay, let's see if I can go ahead and put a top floor on it to make sure that I'm still good. Yep, I am still good. Okay, that's good. Armor block. I like to bring 2 ladders up. What we're going to do is remove it in one and then put door there. There. Yeah, I know. I'm going to bring it outside to bring it. Well, I don't have to bring it outside, I guess. So, put a door here. What is that? I feel like that's not in the opening. Okay. Put a wall. Oops, I gotta put one other wall in. Hang on. 2-meter wall. There is a 2-meter wall in there. Okay, what I might have to do is take this one out for a second. Put in a armored block. Put the ramp back in. There we go. May end up closing one of these doors. That's good. Okay. All right, so put in the core. Still got to put in storage, so this is going to be. So I'm going to have to remove some xenium weapons. You know. Okay, let's get the batteries on there. Super gens. Couldn't find it for a second there. Oh, let me gotta put one more utility panel in. The thing I like about this is you can put stuff on each side if you have to, you know. So you're not giving up a wall. That's why I sometimes don't like using the armored block, but I wanted to make it look a certain way on the outside of the base. So that's why I used it, you know. You know what I'm saying? Okay, let's put one more tile right here. $20 of those is more than enough. I don't really use these. I mean, I personally don't, but I mean, I will. But what I'm saying is, a lot of people that are just starting out will run to these first, and then, which is understandable. But if you get the healing grenade, you know, it's unlimited. Oh, I need to raise it up one. Okay. That's why it wasn't working. So how much we got? 860. So we can still put more in. Okay, now gold producers, we'll put it right here. And I'm going to put I think I should be able to get a wall beside this. Oh my goodness. There we go. Let me go ahead and go this way with this. Okay, let's roll up. Okay, here we go. Storage. Okay, batteries. No, that ain't good. So, like I was saying at the beginning, that I felt like this was one of my most put together bases. The reason I know is that I build like 6 or 7 bases, and then I test them, go through, rearrange them, test them, add to it. Okay, this is, okay, put that there. Okay, let me change this. I think I can push one more layer, stuff like that. And then once I figure them out, then I'm like, okay, So I am going to have to remove some Xenium weapons from the base. All right, now. I know it doesn't matter on this area, but I don't like covering up the top of the ammo loader. So, with one of these, like I don't want to put that there. I want it to be offset. All right. So on this level, I'm wanting to get Prometheum devices, maybe 4 of them or 5 of them. I don't really need them, but you never know, right? Kind of don't want to have collisions, so I may just do just regular blocks all the way around. Okay, we got 6 of them that are bad. Let's go ahead and, oh my goodness. 1 on each corner and 2 on the back. Okay, let's see if we can get the Spear of Dawn up here. I'm going to put 2 of them on here. I like putting 2. Put 2 to the back. No, I don't want it over the stairs. Do I want it at the front of the stairs? Now let's go a little bit further. Let's do right there like that. Same thing over here. Now we may move it out depending on what I can get over here. Okay, so now that I've looked around one time, we are going to move it out to right there. And the reason why is I want to be able to get some Hellfire on top. I might push them all the way back. I don't get that. Let's see what the back's doing. That's not hitting. I bet you anything it's hitting. Okay. Only clicking the big boy. There we go. So I am going to put in a ammo producer or ammo storage, and this is just to get some Hellfires up here. You're gonna get 3. Perfect. Those are going to be my missile defense for the front of the base. Let's get the drones in there. So I want to leave that open for my spikes to go there and there. Okay, so Prometheum devices. Looking for healing grenades. These are key for healing somebody from a distance. Say you're in command mode and you see that your partner's almost dead. You shoot him with this, and you tell him to stand still, and he's back up to full health. He doesn't get his armor back, but maybe, just maybe, he's going to make it through the battle, So let's go ahead and do my favorite pyrotechs. I'm going to go ahead and turn them. These will turn any way they turn. I'm going to go across the front here. What is it colliding? It's not colliding with anything. Goodness grief. Stupid floor below it. Oh, it's trying to connect to the storage containers underneath the floor, which is kind of like I should not be able to click on the storage containers when I'm on the above it. You know what I'm saying? Guard your entries, guard your tower. Okay, so back here we're going to do the same thing. We're going to put in another Supreme in. I don't think I can do that. So let me see. Let's get rid of that and not that. All right. That'll give me some hellfire from the back. Remember the exterminators can't point down. Hellfire can, so they can point up at the flying objects coming in when they're bringing in the stealth raiders, you know. You want to make sure you protect the back right. They'll drop them in on you and blow half your base up. You'll be like, what happened to me? You know. Save these there for spikes, you know. I'm going to add some more healing grenades because we can get from all different directions here, you know. Okay. I don't think I put 8 over there. Let me look on the other side. I think I put 8, not 9. Yep, 8. But I think I got them shifted back. So, come on. All right, what else? So I find myself on the last level sending a bunch of stuff back. So I did a level where I didn't have but 1 cruiser cannon. Well, and that's all I recovered with 1, but I had 2 in my backpack on the way back. And they didn't go back with it. So now obviously I can't send a cruiser cannon back, but I'm sending everything else back. I just don't think you get it. At least that's been my opinion. It's my opinion, and I'm sticking to it. Let's some more pyro. I'll leave one of these open over here for the Titan spike. I really love putting those on the base because it makes a big difference when you're I think this is what I did over there. So I'll be able to put a Titan spike there, Titan spike there, back here, back there, maybe there, positively here, and on the opposite side. Okay. All right, what am I missing? So now I need to remove some of these weapons to get the storage down. I'll take one off here. There's another spot I can put some storage, but okay, down. Still not enough. Wow. I'm punching holes in my base here. There it is. Take 4, 5, 6 of them off. Goodness grief. All right. 6.74 million. Let's do one other thing, and then I got to get off here. So we go down, 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 down. Right there it is. Go back up one. Get this last bit of storage in here. Okay. There's probably some bobs and bibs, you know, whatever I can stick on. Maybe some more lures. It'll take away from my energy a little bit. Maybe some more cryo weapon or pyro weapons, you know. Notice I didn't put these tops on up here, so all right. Well, we're at 6.796 million. I probably had more on the other base that I built. Was having issues. I didn't get this like this. Could put smaller weapons there if I wanted to, you know, but we got everything looking good. I think for me this is a really nice base. Let's do a little tour, save it, and then we'll end the video there. Again, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I'm going to do something real quick before we do anything else. Bear with me on this. Oh. All right. Let's do a little show off. Must have the sound turned. Looks pretty good. I mean, it's a box, but my goal is to, I don't know why that one's lit up there. Produce a base that's practical, efficient, does what it needs to do, and does as much as it can do. So that's what I'm trying to design. If they made us a bigger area, I'd probably just fill it out too. But at some point you can get style in there. I feel like this base is just, it's too narrow for the size of weapons. If we had some smaller Spear of Dawn, a smaller Hellfire, you know. But I think it diminished the game a little bit too. But you know, because these things are huge in real life. So not a bad base. I could probably continue to modify it and get to the $7 million base. I probably can add some more um, lures to it. Push the price up. I think it's $200, 200 value for your base as it goes. I don't know how much it is to, you know, but I feel like it's closed in at a really good level that allows me to keep the enemy out of the bottom levels, but also maximize my damage amplifiers. And I think it looks really good too. So let's go back into it one more time. Kind of get a look at it. First thing I got to do is I got to paint it. Obviously, I got to paint it. I like this color right here. I like black. What this looks like. That don't look bad. Midnight. That's what I am. All right, so let's get a F. There's a way to take some pictures. Oh, the camera. Okay. Okay, so cancel camera. Now we're going to leave it the normal color. Move it over one. There we go. F to hide. That looks good. I could probably put some barricades in around the top here, but I don't want to. Get one more photo for the... All right. Thanks for watching, like, and subscribe. I really appreciate the response from the people. It's a really nice community. These Outpost guys, I think they'll help each other quite a bit. It's not a bad game. First thing we're going to do is we're going to name it. I'll go ahead and name it. We'll call it Starnet. Takes forever to save. We'll get the blueprint uploaded to the game, and we'll be good to go. Takes forever to load. Come on, load. There we go. All right, thanks for watching. Like and subscribe. I have memberships and super thanks right now. Working on the rest of it. And it's been really good with your help. I got some t-shirts I'm making too. Thanks.